it's Hallie. I'm so happy that you're here. Today, I just wanted to make a video for you all and just do an easy Q&A. This last week has been super crazy for me, and I have seen all of your messages and well wishes and love, and I just wanted to kind of sit here and just number one tell you thank you so much for all of your positivity, your good vibes, all of your well wishes to me. It truly means the world. I'm so excited for you guys to come along with me on this journey, and it's a beautiful thing what's gonna happen next year, and for you all to finally see what I've been working on for so long. And yeah, okay, so I asked you guys on Twitter to give me some questions, and I'm gonna go ahead and answer. So let's see. Okay, so I have this question from this girl named Clementine at For the Girls. She said, what was your favorite song from The Little Mermaid growing up, and has it changed now? That's a really fun question. I think my favorite song from The Little Mermaid was, of course, Part of Your World, but also my close second was Under the Sea. So, and no, it hasn't changed ever since I did the movie. I'm super excited for y'all to hear the rest of the songs. There's 4 new songs. But yeah, I think they've stayed the same. Somebody said, I think her name is Leah, at Redford Janet. She said, how do you feel knowing that you have inspired a whole new generation of brown-skinned girls to dream big and strive to become whatever they aspire to be? Wow, well that is so sweet, number one. It's a crazy feeling, really, to see all of the babies' reactions to just the trailer, the teaser. And, you know, it's really overwhelming. I've just been crying at all of the videos that you guys are sending me. All of my friends have been sending me all these TikToks and reactions, and you know, I'm just overjoyed and overwhelmed and filled with like so much gratitude. Somebody said, what's your favorite piece of music you haven't released yet? This is a good question. I have a lot of favorite songs that I haven't released yet. I was talking to Chloe about some of them the other day. I was sending songs back and forth to her to get her opinion, and it's just interesting. The whole creative process is just crazy, and I don't know, but I love it. So hopefully soon you guys will have some of my own music as well. You know, it's been a process just being in the studio, creating on my own, and it's exciting, it's fun, it's nerve-wracking, but I can't wait until you guys finally get to hear it. And yeah, I've been posting some like little teasers and stuff on my Instagram here and there, on my TikTok, and you guys have really been really receptive to everything, so it makes me super happy. So yeah, it makes me excited to release whenever that happens. Ray Porter said, what a wonderful job with Lift Every Voice. What would be your most favorite accomplishment so far of your career? Wow. I think the coolest one right now would definitely be the start of the rollout of this film. I think just seeing the reactions and stuff is making me happy about it, yeah. This is Pedro Roman. Said, how did you feel when you received the news that you were going to play Ariel? I love you, find me, say hello. Hello, Pedro. I felt really crazy when I received the news that I was going to play Ariel. I was in shock. I didn't believe it. I didn't think it was true. I thought it was a prank call, but it wasn't. And yeah, I was just overjoyed that I kind of get to put my own spin on Ariel and who she is to me and how much she's mean to me this whole time has been so important. So the fact that I kind of get to recreate my own version of her is super exciting. Okay, so I have this question from Love Diana Prince, and she says, what was the hardest part of shooting as Ariel? I was in intense physical training for 3 months, and then every single day I'd either be up in the air on wires in a harness, or I'd be in the water all day. So, I mean, it was super exciting, but I think, you know, my body was like, that was probably the hardest and the most in shape I've ever been in my life. But that was kind of the toughest part, I think, was having to be that strong. Oh, I love this at. It says at We Love Chloe Bailey. I do too. How did you cope being so far from your loved ones while filming? Wow. Well, that was a tough one actually. When I was in London, I said, oh my gosh, it's almost 2 years ago. Last July we wrapped filming, but I was in London living there for almost a year. And it was in the height of the pandemic, so my family and everyone, they couldn't come visit me, so it was just me and my mom. And you know, that was super, super hard because I'm super close with my sister. You guys know me and Chloe are like frickin' frack, so without her for 9 months was super hard. But we just coped by FaceTiming all the time. Me, her, and my baby brother, my dad. I missed them all so much, but it was a wonderful reunion when I saw them all again. Okay, somebody named Kai asked, are you still vlogging or is that on hold? And will you make and sell jewelry again? Well, to answer the first question, I guess sort of, kind of, I occasionally try and vlog and do moments like these for you guys, but I'm just not like as consistent at it as I could be. But hey, maybe one day we'll get there. And then to answer your second question, will I ever make or sell jewelry again? Yes. So for those of you who don't know, making jewelry is like a hobby of mine. And it was funny because when I was filming The Little Mermaid, I started like my own little jewelry Etsy, and I was sending out orders to you guys. To some of you have some pairs of my earrings and necklaces that I made, and I called it Hallelujah Jewelry. And it was just so therapeutic for me to do. So yeah, I definitely would start doing it again. Millie the Fairy asked, are you still working on solo music? Do you plan on releasing it? Yes, yes, and yes, I am. Ever since I have come back to LA and not been filming, that's all I have been focusing on is my project and my music on my own as well. And it's been really exciting to kind of discover and see what that sounds like on my own. Yeah, so it's fun. So yes. So somebody said, what was it like filming underwater scenes? So filming underwater was so much fun, but it was kind of brief, honestly, because most of the time I was on wires and in the air and kind of in what they called a tuning fork, where I would swim in the air and kind of simulated being in Ariel's grotto and everything. So that's kind of where I spent most of my time. But for the times when I would be underwater, it was crazy. I was in like this huge water tank, and it was like they had this wave machine that would go, and I can't wait until you guys actually see it so you'll know what I'm talking about. But it felt like I was in the middle of the ocean. Somebody asked, are you ready to take on more mature roles after this? And yeah, absolutely. I think it would be really, really fun to kind of get more into acting. I mean, for those of y'all who know me, I don't really consider myself an actress first. Like, I started in music as a baby. I've been singing always. Like, the stage is my comfort zone. So all of this other stuff is like, what the heck is going on? But it's really cool. So yeah, it's exciting to kind of venture into this new kind of lane and see that, you know, I can actually be really good at this too. So absolutely, I would love to discover more mature roles and explore acting more. Somebody said, what was the biggest lesson you learned in the process of filming? Oh, that's a great question. I think the biggest lesson that I learned in the middle of filming was really just to believe in myself. And, you know, it was a big, like, moral of the story moment for me when I wrapped, because, you know, I dedicated so much time, blood, sweat, and tears into this work for this film. And in the process, I learned so much about myself. And I remember at the very, very beginning of filming, I was way more timid than I was coming out of it. So I kind of felt like I grew with Ariel's character in a way. And that makes me really happy. So yeah, I think that was kind of the biggest takeaway for me, is to just believe in myself and know that I'm worthy. And even still today, like, with all of the kind of commentary and people's opinions going on, it just reminds me to be, number one, grounded and grateful that I have this opportunity, and the fact that it's sparking such a discussion like this for all of us. I mean, I know what it would have meant to me as a little girl to have been able to see a black Ariel when I was younger. If I would have seen that, it would have changed my whole outlook on life. So the fact that I'm kind of getting to do that is really cool and unbelievable to me, and the little girl inside of me is screaming and freaking out. So yeah. So somebody asked, have you seen any of the memes going around of your version of Ariel, and how does it make you feel? So yes, I have. I've seen some of the memes, and honestly, I laugh at a lot of them. It's quite frankly hilarious to me, some of the things that people say. But it's really cool that people care this much, and I'm just super grateful to kind of be a part of this whole monumental movement. I think for us, it's really special. I'm just grateful to be a part of something like this. Okay, everyone, so I am finished. I think I'm done answering some of your questions, but thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll have to do this again, send more. And yeah, I'm gonna try to be more consistent in everything with you guys, but I just wanted to check in and just say thank you so much for your overwhelming love and support, and I'm just so grateful for you. Okay, bye.